Hey everyone, welcome to the Tax Show for People Who Owe. I'm Dave.
And I'm Phil.
And today we're talking about side hustles. You may be asking, what is that? Well, a side hustle is an extra source of income or stream of income that you may have been forced to pick up, especially during the last 2 years with the pandemic. Now, I brought Phil along to help us with some of the changes that have happened that may impact you if you have a side hustle. So Phil, what happened in 2021 that everyone with a side hustle should be aware of?
So what happened was the American Rescue Plan, and the way they impacted taxpayers who have side hustles is they changed the reporting requirements for the 1099-K.
1099-K. Okay, so what is a 1099-K? Let's simplify this.
So if you have Venmo, you have Cash App on your phone, David?
I do.
Well, that is what IRS would consider a payment processor, and the 1099-K is the form that they report income on.
So Phil, what changed with the American Rescue Plan?
So the main thing that changed was the threshold that changes the requirements for when they have to report the income to the IRS.
So what does that have to do with me with my side gig?
So it was a significant change. It went from $20,000 in transactions and 200 transactions.
That's a lot.
To simply $600 aggregate.
Okay, so that does have something to do with me. So what is the advice we give to everyone who has a side hustle right now?
Good books and records is always key. As we would tell all taxpayers, regardless of whether or not they get this 1099-K, but even more so now because we just don't know how these payment processors are going to distinguish between helping you pay for dinner and perhaps me buying some socks from you.
That's going to be difficult. So potentially every $600 transaction could be now on the IRS radar?
We'll have to wait and see, but yes.
Got it. And is there an effective date that I need to be aware of?
Great question, David. This became effective December 31st of 2021, which is why you might have gotten some updates on your apps with new terms of use.
They did ask me a lot about that. Now, I have a question for you. I've had these payments coming to me for years. This isn't new to me. Can the IRS go back and look at some of these prior years if I haven't reported them accurately?
Of course. There is a statute for assessment, and it depends how much you didn't report, right? If it's everything and it makes up, a big chunk of your liability, my recommendation is to go back as far as you can to report taxable income, because that's the one thing that hasn't changed, David. If you're earning taxable income, you still have to report it.
Got it. So there's no way out, and this American Rescue Plan will not give you one. If you are concerned about a tax liability, or one from the past or one maybe upcoming because of your side hustle, we would suggest that you get help from a professional, and you can do that by downloading our app and requesting a tax professional to review your particular tax situation. You can also review a notice and any other questions you may have about a tax matter. Phil, any last words?
As usual, do something, especially if you're a side hustle.
Great advice again from Phil. Thanks for joining us, everyone, today. We'll see you next time. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us. Be sure to like
and subscribe
to all of our YouTube videos. And if you need more information on Optima Tax Relief, please go to our website, optimataxrelief.com.